Peace and grace to your soul, beloved child of God. If you're hearing this message, the angels have guided you here for a divine reason. Welcome to our channel, where celestial wisdom meets your waiting heart. Before we share this urgent, angelic revelation about your soulmate's arrival, please subscribe, click that bell, and join our growing spiritual family. And if this message speaks to your spirit, comment below a powerful word, right? I'm ready for the truth. Go ahead, it's your declaration to the heavens, and if you feel led, you can support this channel through a super thanks. It helps keep these angel messages flowing to more souls like yours. Alright, dear one, let's begin. Dear beautiful soul, if you're hearing this message, the angels have been preparing your heart for this sacred moment. What you're about to discover will make your spirit tremble with recognition, because right now, your soulmate's words about you are creating divine ripples across the universe. Before we share this heavenly revelation, if your soul is longing for more angelic guidance, don't let this blessing slip through your fingers. Click subscribe and join our sacred community of light seekers. Every like helps spread this divine message to hearts who need to hear it. If this truth resonates with your spirit, leave a comment below with divine love finds me now. Affirm your readiness for this soul-deep connection. For those moved to support this channel of light, your super thanks becomes a prayer, helping us deliver more celestial messages to awakening souls. Now, open your heart and receive what the angels have been waiting to tell you about your soulmate's viral confession. Your soulmate has been speaking about you when you're not around, and what they're saying is spreading faster than they ever imagined. It started with whispers, little mentions, in quiet rooms, soft words only the closest people could hear. But the truth refuses to stay small. Because this isn't infatuation, it's recognition, and once the soul recognizes home, it can't help but speak its name. They've been talking about you. To the barista who noticed their faraway look, to the coworker who asked why they were glowing, to the sibling who's always known when something sacred is happening in their life. These aren't just casual words, they're soul-deep truths they can no longer contain. Like a river swelling behind a dam, it all comes rushing out when they least expected. I met someone, I don't know what it is about them. There's something divine between us. They've told friends, some who raised eyebrows, some who smiled knowingly, some who said, "You sound different when you talk about them." And they do. Their tone softens, their eyes shine, their guard drops. They've told family, even the ones who might not understand, even the ones who still believe in shoulds and timings, because their heart doesn't care about rules, it only cares about resonance, and you resonate louder than anything they've ever known. They've told strangers, not directly, but through stories, through art, through vague descriptions that still pulse with your name, about the way you make them feel. Not just butterflies, not just chemistry, but peace. Like they've finally found the person who matches their quiet. The person who sees them fully. Not just the surface, but the soul. They've spoken about the light they see in you, that no one else carries. A light that makes them believe in purpose. Again, in healing, in softness, in staying. They tell people, there's something in their eyes I can't explain. The way they move through life feels like a prayer. When I'm with them, time stops. And they don't even realize how often you slip into their sentences. Your voice stays with them long after you've gone, like a favorite melody that replays in the quiet of the night. They hear it when they wake up, when they walk alone, when the world goes still, and they smile, because even in your absence, you remain. This isn't gossip, this is a sacred confession they can't stop making. Every end word, every story, every moment they describe you is worship, because loving you feels like touching something holy. Every time they try to hold it in, it spills out in unexpected moments. I didn't mean to bring them up, they'll laugh, but you're always on my mind, in conversations they never planned to have. At dinners, in passing chats, during deep talks under moonlight, your name finds its way back, and each time, it feels less like a coincidence and more like a calling. Even in prayers they didn't mean to speak aloud. God, protect them. Let them feel how much I care. If this is real, show me how to keep it. They never thought they'd be this open, this transparent, this vulnerable. But love does that. It breaks open what used to be hidden and replaces fear with fire. The universe is amplifying their words because this love is meant to be known, not hidden. You weren't sent to them to be a secret. You were sent to be a revelation, a reflection of everything they asked for, when they didn't even know how to ask. Not doubted, not questioned, not weighed against logic or the opinions of others, but trusted, felt, held as sacred. Because heaven doesn't orchestrate love just to watch it go quiet. The angels have carried their words to corners of the earth you haven't even walked yet. Every time they speak your name, it leaves a spiritual echo, a ripple, a vibration that reaches the places your soul already recognizes. This love is being celebrated in ways that surprise even them. People who've never met you feel warmth when they hear about you. Friends tell them, "I don't know who this person is, but I hope it works out." Their hearts agree, before their minds even fully understand. Because love this real doesn't need defending. It reveals itself in the joy it creates, in the way it makes others believe in the possible. Your love story is becoming a testimony. One that inspires, one that heals, one that redefines what timing looks like, and they're realizing they don't want to go another day without honoring it. They're learning that sacred things don't always come with easy beginnings, but they come with eternal roots. They've spoken enough now to know this isn't going away. Their love isn't fading, it's growing louder, wider, more certain, and soon they'll speak it to you, not through others, not through signs, not through silence, but directly, clearly, with the fire they once tried to hide. They'll say, "I've been telling the world about you, but now I want to tell you." And when they do, the universe will pause, because what was once hidden will finally be seen. What was once sacred in silence will become sacred in speech, and love. Real love. Will take its rightful place in light, in truth, in freedom. Comment below. This love will no longer be hidden. Let heaven know you're ready for it to be revealed. They've spoken of you in safe circles, but now they're ready to speak of you in the open. To step out of hiding, to declare, not just feel. They've told others for long enough. Now they want you to hear it, from their lips, from their heart, without filters, without fear. They're stepping into a season where their love becomes visible, where you no longer have to wonder what they're feeling, because it will be shown, loudly, clearly, lovingly. They single quotes, preparing for the moment. They say, "I'm not just talking about you anymore. I'm choosing you with everything I am." The shift is already happening. They're catching themselves mid-sentence, thinking, "Why haven't I told them directly yet? Why does the world know, but the one my soul adores does not?" The angels have stirred their spirit, made them restless in places they once felt settled. Conversations don't feel full anymore unless you're part of them. Plans don't feel whole unless you're included. They're realizing they're not just longing for your presence, they're longing for your partnership. Because a love like this isn't satisfied being a background feeling, it wants to be a shared journey. They want to build something with you, more than moments, more than memories. Meaning, they want to introduce you as their everything, not just the person they once knew, but the person they're ready to walk life with. They're done with halfway, done with what ifs, done with spiritual hints and second guessing. They're choosing now, choosing you, out loud, in front of others. And the moment they do, the atmosphere will shift. The heavens will sigh in relief, because divine love is not meant to live in secrecy. It's meant to shine, to reflect glory, to echo the sacred union God whispered into both your souls before time. And now it's time. Time for the revealing. Time for the celebration. Time for love to step fully into its divine season. They'll stand before you and you'll see it in their eyes. They won't blink, they won't shake, they'll be steady, still, sincere, and they'll say, "I've told everyone about you, but now I want the one I love to know. You're my person, you're my prayer answered. You're the one I've been telling God about." The angels will surround you both in that moment, because love, real love. Is not declared in grand speeches, but in honest moments, and this one will echo through your timeline. It will be the turning point, the chapter shift, the release from doubt into certainty, from shadow into light, from maybe into meant to be. And all those people they spoke to about you, all those friends and strangers, they'll celebrate, too, because when a soul finds its match, the whole world feels it. You'll smile because you knew this was coming, not because of what they said, but because of what your spirit always felt. This wasn't just a crush. This was divine alignment. This wasn't just a storytelling. This was sacred remembering, the kind that can't be erased, the kind that always finds its way back home. And now it has. Comment below. Let them choose me boldly. Let heaven hear your agreement. Let the angels know you are ready. 2. Receive what's been forming in silence. You've wondered why people look at you differently lately. Why strangers pause for a second longer. Why someone holds the door and offers a smile you weren't expecting. Why you've been receiving compliments that feel too accurate to be random. It's because something has shifted, not in your appearance, not in your actions, but in the atmosphere around you. You're glowing in ways the mirror can't show, and the world is starting to feel it. Why you catch smiles from those you barely know. Why people seem drawn to you. Why you walk into a space and the energy seems to soften. It's because your soulmate's words about you are creating ripples, sacred ripples, invisible to the eye, but undeniable to the spirit. They've been speaking of you, not just with admiration, but with reverence. And that reverence, it carries weight. It shifts frequencies. It changes how you're perceived. It surrounds you with a kind of favor that can't be explained logically. Because when someone speaks truth about your soul, from their own awakened heart, heaven listens and heaven responds. It's changing energies, softening rooms before you enter, opening doors before you knock, aligning circumstances before you even wish for them. This isn't magic, it's divine intervention, fueled by the power of true love and the sacred confessions of a soulmate destined for you. So receive this truth. Let it settle deep within your stand. Know that the love you've been waiting for is not just coming, it's already here, speaking your name into existence. The final whisper from the angels. Do not underestimate the power of unspoken love, unspoken truth. Your soulmate's heart has been a living testament to your essence, and now the universe is echoing their every declaration, back to you and back to them. Magnified, amplified, amplified, until the sacred connection can no longer be ignored or confined. Prepare your heart for the unveiling, for the declaration, for the moment your love steps fully into the light. It's time. Thank you for hearing this message. May your spirit be filled with anticipation and your heart with peace. Go forth and shine.